Now then, and happy Christmas. It's the Ted Hanky podcast. Got a little special episode in store for you today as a little Christmas treat for your eyes and your ears, and maybe shut your lass as well and she can watch it when you're out. Or if you are a flange watching this, I do get a lot of female followers, maybe you're watching this on your own and having a little Christmas think about Ted. So I'm going to do a little close-up for you just to get you in the mood. Happy Christmas. Well, I'm trying to get one of them OnlyFans going.
I'm sure you're going to get a complaint or two about that.
I don't care. There's too much wokeism in this world. Podcasts should be allowed to do what you want, and if people don't like it, don't watch it.
That's why I wanted to do the Jeffrey Epstein podcast, but no one had let me, and I don't know why. It's all been kept secret.
He didn't have a passport.
Well, yeah, I know, but
he could have trafficked you, though, to be honest.
Well, allegedly, that's what the lad was doing.
Yeah, well, he's not going to dispute it now, mate. You can say allegedly as much as you want. He's a fucking dead un.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Yeah. We always like to start the show off about a dead nonce.
Well, are you, Ted?
What?
I'm proper excited in that, because it's Christmas tomorrow, isn't it? Right, and our lass, she's
Hang on. It could be Christmas tomorrow. It depends when I get round to editing the podcast and putting it out. Maybe this will go out Christmas Eve. Maybe it'll go out Boxing Day. But either way, Merry Christmas for tomorrow, or we hope you had a good Christmas yesterday.
Right. It was class yesterday.
Yeah.
I love it today.
Yeah, that's how you do. I like that. Yeah, you got one of them Le Croc. Is it Le Croc?
Oh, well,
or Le Shark? Is it Le Shark?
Well, right. Our lass has only got a class snides down Ormsby Market. Class, isn't it?
Is that... That's the fucking crocodile out of grot bags.
Well, of course it is. He's mint. He's mint. Yeah, our Genghis loves it as well. He's going to have his own clothing, mate, and it's just going to be him pulling like a mad muscle. Do you know, like
I got this one off old Julie. Look at this, yeah. By the power of Christmas, He-Man.
Well, didn't she go to that strip show with all like the Father Christmases and that?
Yeah, well, there was someone dressed up as He-Man. There was someone dressed up as Banana Man.
Yeah.
Someone dressed up as Batfink. They all had the cocks out. It was like strippers, but like cartoon strippers.
Yeah, and they said this will entertain all the ho-ho-hos.
That's what they did, yeah.
That was the strap line?
Yeah. And she didn't come home that night, no. She said to me that she fell asleep in a bus stop with a pizza.
Well, listen, last time that happened, like we learned in the Nativity, do you know what I mean? There could be a special lad coming.
Not
right,
me.
I tell you what, right, not a lot of people know this, but I'm going to tell you, because I'm going to be letting you into secrets. Right, Christmas Day is only our Ted's birthday as well, isn't it, Ted?
Yeah.
Hey.
I know, yeah. So if anyone wants to, pop round, give us a bit of a gobble job. Females, nothing wrong with that. It's just not for me. I don't want to feel a stubbly chin on my balls.
Don't you always have turkey on Christmas Day? Gobble, gobble.
Gobble, 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 gobble. I'll be honest, it's been a long time since I've penetrated somebody's face.
Just go on a bit of a porn jog, Ted, and
I used to be renowned for me throwing me porn jogs. I used to go, around the estate near the Griffin, and I used to pop in and slice a few lasses open and then jog back home to Lanehouse Road.
Whenever you'd see Ted, I'd look out the window and it'd be like, why is Ted having a little run there? And he'd have his shorts on. I'd be like, well, someone's getting scuttled. Somebody is going to get scuttled.
Well, it's cheaper than taxi. It gets me blood level going as well, So it was a bit of a warm up, and I'd put like a good performance in, and then I get the bus home.
Well, Anne's right. If
113,
the 113, yeah, or the 116, it depends. It's like we've got a varied culture.
Sometimes it used to take the wrong turn down Northumberland Road, and I wasn't happy about it.
As long as you didn't take the wrong turn when you were smashing Ted. Do you know what I mean?
I cannot comment. Yeah. Sorry, man, I interrupted you there. What were you saying?
I can't remember, Ted.
Good. Living shit anyway. Christmas episode of the Ted Hanky podcast. It's proper class and that. I've got a few voicemails on the old voicemail box that I've not listened to yet. Do you think we should listen to them live, or is that a bit risky?
As long as it isn't the man from the co-op, we're all right.
Right, okay, let's see who the first one's off then. Hang on. Here we go.
Yeah. Hey, Ted, it's this message for you and Myla. It's NASA here. Yeah, get me. Listen, I've got some new Shilajit stocked in at NASA's Spice Station. It's proper class, mate. I know, like, some people like to get theirs from the Himalayan mountains, and that, but I've got mine from the Roseberry topping. It's mint, man, honestly. Like, it's, people say it should be, like, thousands of years old and stuff like that, but this is, like, good 6 weeks, but it's still good, man. So, like, if you want to pop in, I've got some, just next to the Cocoa Pops, so, but I can reserve you a nice batch of it and that, good price for you, my friend. Mala, he can pay a bit extra, like, because he still owes me for the cider from the other week and that, so, yeah, see you soon, bro, yeah.
We've not heard from NASA for a while. I didn't know he's moving into the health market.
I paid him for that cider.
Well, NASA doesn't lie when it comes to cider.
Well, I'm telling you now, right, he's doing us a disservice. Don't be getting Shilajit from that lad, right, because NASA, I love you, but I tell you what, Ted, Genghis drank all of that cider, didn't even touch the sides, he wasn't pissed at all, and Genghis is usually lightweight as. So he's been doing us wrong there.
If you're unfamiliar with the powers of the Shilajit, they call it I don't know what they call it. They call it Shilajit. It's something like the mighty Joseph man or something like that. I don't know.
Who's these lads that call it this, Ted?
The Tibetan monks. All the Tibetan monks use it.
And then lads are class, yeah.
It opens up your third eye, not that one. The one that you have there, your perineal eye, perineal.
It opens up your third eye between your legs.
No. It's full of the fulvic acid. It's good for you. If you want to buy some, I do have a link.
I've never looked at a monk, right? I've never been there and thought, look at that bald-headed skinny lad who sat on top of that mountain, never getting his nuts wet at all, and go, I need to be just like him. I wonder what his secret is.
It makes you class of kung fu, though.
That could be true, yeah. Well,
yeah,
I've seen them.
Shaolin monks do all that.
Yeah, that's right, they do. They can fling you all over the shop.
Yeah.
Well, I am having a Ted. Good, you talk me back into it now.
Yeah. Well, that's good that NASA's stocking that. I'm not sure about, because like the original Shilajit is dead plants and foliage that is thousands and thousands of years old, high up 10,000 feet in the Himalayan mountains, and it forms this like black sort of crystal rock. And then you melt it down into like the Shilajit goo. He's getting his from Roseberry topping. That's going to have dog piss on.
I love the science going on here. Right, it's true. It is true. Yeah. But listen, right, we are Teesside, we are proud. That's going to be miles better than the Himalayan lads. I mean, we don't want no foreign muck over here.
Well, if you think about it, a couple of cokeheads are doing a whiz up there. Well, you're going to get some extra nutrients in it.
Think about how many birds have been scuttled on Roseberry topping. I myself have done 3. Do you know what I mean? Well, on top of there, right, and you just get some deep buckage done, right, and then it seeps into the soil. And then
deep buckage.
You're getting some deep buckage, right? And especially when it's like during you have to do it at night though. Don't do it during the day because there's nippers in that walk.
Dog walkers.
Exactly.
What the ramblers?
I actually have booked a bird up there, Ted.
Was it a rambler?
Back to me,
Oh yeah. Roseberry topping.
Well,
right at the very top.
No, them like the woods just on the side.
Oh.
Yeah, well, I did. It was we were having a bit of a walk and it just got a bit like, it went a bit. It was good.
I once booked a lass underneath a picture of Roseberry topping above a bed. Yeah.
I've got a picture of Roseberry topping above my bed.
Oh, shit.
Anyway.
So it's great to hear from NASA now. He's not been on the podcast for a good couple of years now, hasn't he? Maybe he might be a regular appearer on it,
Well, listen, he's a complicated lad. There's money on his mind.
Yeah. Oh, I've got another one. Shall I play this next one as well? Do you know what? This came up on a different line, this one, so it might be the complaint line. I don't know if I should play it because we do have a complaint line. I'm not going to share it on here because she might complain.
It's just usually my phone number.
Yeah. I don't know. What do you think? Shall I play it?
Go on, Ted. Have a listen.
Okay. Don't talk during it because for the edit purposes, I don't want your voice involved.
That's class.
Hello there, this is for Ted Hanky. Listen,
I've been listening to this podcast and I've been watching yous, and let me tell you, it's just not diverse enough. What we've got to be thinking about is me too. So what if I'm offended? Listen, far too many talk about women, far too much talk about other stuff. I want to hear about stuff that concerns me. I'm the only one that can be offended, and I'm sick of yous. You better be doing it. Remember, me too.
Who's that fucking Melch?
Fuck off.
He didn't even leave it. Oh, hang on. I might have misgendered him there by assuming he was a he, they, or whatever. Never even left a name. I'm going to call that person parsnip waffle fucker.
Me too.
Spat everywhere.
It's a bit old school, that movement, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well,
me too. How out of date's that?
I don't know, but
we're an inclusive podcast, manners. You know what I mean? We talk about all. We involve women. We involve men. There's no colour. There's no nationalities. Everyone is a cunt.
I've never been involved with a man. Like, I've never done book no men. Don't listen to him, everybody.
No, I'm not saying that we scuttle men or anything. Well, to be honest, I don't even scuttle women. I'll tell you what I can get.
I mean, there was the one time with the Thornaby Doggers when we went down and did the documentary, you know, someone got a bit close.
It was dark.
I got a wang in the face. It was bad, man.
That was mine.
That was it.
Yeah. I felt it chisel across your chin. You're a sharp chin, Mallory. I never told you that before, yeah? Who's that fucking piss flap anyway, phoning in?
Just listen, people get offended. There's loads of you people out there, right? And don't listen, you all know them. I'm not having this, right? We are Teesside, we are proud. We will offend anyone because who's going to get offended? Who cares?
Yeah.
Go and watch Blue Peter or something if you want to be like into that crack. Do you know what I mean? I'm not bothered. And we're not bothered. If we had somebody, you'd have anybody in your Ted, wouldn't you? Doesn't matter.
I have no exclusions to guests as well. I might not have Sunderland fans in.
No, I mean,
the stink. But anyone's welcome on the podcast to a certain extent. You've got to be interesting. And
how did we get on there?
But to be honest, we were the only two who applied.
Well,
so yeah, I'd love to get Bob Mortimer on if you're watching.
Yeah, we will, Bob. Come on, are we on? We've
had Vaughan on, Bob. Why don't you come on the podcast, Bob? Come on the podcast. Look at all this amazing stuff. Sure, next to you there, we've got the Stots, haven't we? Vic and Bob. What else have we got? I've got Vic and Bob up there in the far corner as well. You might not be able to see it on the camera, but they're up there. We've got George Dawes doing peanuts. We're big fans, Bob. We'd love to have you. I'll take Mallory off, just me and you, man.
Hang on a second.
What?
Bob needs to be seeing Mallory. Because
he's not interested in Mallory.
He might look at my jaunty ways and go, you know, I'm all about that, lad. Look at him.
Dressed like that, he might think you're trying to sell him a horse.
I have got a horse for sale, Bob, if you do want one, like, genuinely.
Knocking around the Appleby market. No, I put the money in your hand, man. I put money in a man's hand, he buys a horse. Shake my hand. Shake my hand.
Get the Me Too lad back on, because I want to join in with her, because that's offensive to my community. That's it. I'm not having it.
You're not a traveller, are you?
I'm a Thornaby. You know, we're a mixed lot.
Yeah, if you're watching Bob, please come on the podcast. I've got another one. Do you think you should play it?
He's got a few, hasn't he?
Oh, I don't know if I should play this.
Who is it? It's a complaints line again.
No. This is an exclusive line that I have for the offshore community. So it's like
the Whopper line.
Yeah. Right. I think I know who this is.
All right, Ted, it's me, Mikey D. Listen, right, I need to talk to you about something, mate, face to face, like, because I'm not happy. Like, I hear that NASA is starting to stock some of the Shilajit, and I've noticed you haven't even started playing my Shilajit advert that I paid you loads of coin for, you know what I mean? I sorted out your blockchain and everything like that. You cryptoed up your eyeballs because of me, mate, so you better sort yourself out, or Mikey D's going to come down there, he's going to choke you right out, you know what I mean? So listen, I don't fuck around, man. I've had loads of protein today, so don't be getting on me tits and that. Get it sorted, play me advert, sort it out with that NASA, or I'm going to go down and burn his shop. Simple as that. You'll know the dance, kid.
A bit extreme.
It's a bit harsh, that, isn't it?
It is a bit extreme, that, yeah. But you know, you don't mess with Mikey.
Why do all these offshore lads think they're some sort of gangsters? What's going on here, Ted?
That's just how they communicate, isn't it?
NASA will be all over him like a tramp on chips, man. NASA's a bit hard, like people don't realise. He throws stuff from everywhere, NASA, he's class.
He's not fucking Dali. What's it?
Dali.
Yeah, Street Fighter.
He is, mate, he is, he's class.
Mikey D's your modern day. Hi, you can.
Well, let's see. I'm going to back NASA there, me. I think he'll get him in an headlock.
There's a bit of a Shilajit war going on, isn't there?
It looks that way. And Ted, right, what did he unblock your block toilet or something there? What's all that blockchain crack? What's that?
It's a currency called cryptocurrency, and Mikey D does the Mikey D crypto cartel. I'll just bring the advert up there, yeah. So if you need any crypto advice, Mikey D is your man. He can turn your blockchain into a plethora of wealth, as he calls. I don't even know what that means.
Is this similar to like how you pay me in Ted bucks?
It is, yeah.
Because they're going to be big soon, aren't they? You've told me that they are moving at an exponential rate up.
10 bucks are just vouchers for a free shag.
But where do I get them from then? Where do I?
Well, people cash them in without Jody, but you can't because you're a brother. So, well, you could. I mean, you're half from Thornaby.
We're not billing him.
No, we're not billing him. No, we don't do incest. No, but right. Well, I'm gonna have to play Mikey D's advert, Anna. Otherwise, it's going to kick right off as well. This is Mikey D's Shilajit advert for you.
People are always saying to me, Mikey D, why do you look so class? Why is your skin mint? Why are you like ripped in the gym? You know what I mean? Why can you bounce them extra sort of 8 reps out compared to me? You know, you're always bouncing with energy. You know, you're always healthy. You're never poorly. You never get ill. Never get a cold or anything like that. I'm always bob on. Do you know what I mean? Never having any sick days offshore because I am an elite performer in everything, and it's all down to this. It's all down to this little herb, and it's from thousands of years ago. It was it's thousands of years old, right? It's all like the dead shrubs and plants in the Himalayan mountains, and it falls and dies to create this amazing substance full of only greatness and brilliance. Eat it is. It's called Shilajit. Well, it's arrived, Madders, from Magic Tree Superfood. Proper class stuff, this, honestly. You want to give it a try. Shilajit, it's amazing. It's a gift from nature. That's what our mum used to call me, you know what I mean? Nice little quote on a box there. The root of well-being. That's what I call every time I make love to a lady, you know what I mean? Because I am rooting them well. And they're having a good time, so yeah. Anyway, let's get this cracked open. Oh, here we go. We source herbal supplements in their most natural form, working with local farmers that have been harvesting these native herbs for generations, supporting your journey to balance mind, body and nature. Well, there we are, Magic Tree. Some nice little pictures there, some daft supplements and that, herbs and all that stuff. So here it is. Let's have a look in here. Let's have a butcher's. Wrapped up like a bag of chips. That's how I like it. What else have we got in here? You get some nice little cards here explaining about all the different ones, the dough, you know what I mean? I've done all them, completed it. Oh, nice one. Try that later on. And just a sticker, you know what I mean? Right, let's open up the chip paper, see what we've got in here. Oh, hey, give you a nice little key there as well. That come in handy. Look at that. Pick your nose with that. Or scoop a little bit of anyway, right, put that there. Here it is. This is the stuff. Ultra pure Shilajit. Not to be confused with your anti-Sheila's shit. Right, let's get this open. Here we go, crack this open. Oh, can't wait to get some of this in my body. Full of loads of goodness. It's mint. I can't do it with one hand, like. Get it up, and here we go. One-handed. Oh yeah. Pop that open in a sec. There we have it. It's open. Look at that, beautiful. It's like Venom. You know the film Venom with that Thomas Hardy in and that. It's class. Look at that. Let's have a little look in there. So what you do is make yourself a nice black coffee in Mikey D, you know, the dance kid mug, like that. Get that hot water in there. Class. Oh, I am gonna be bouncing some reps down the gym today. You know what I mean? Then you get your little dinkle, and not your willy. I mean, like, and you just get a little scoop of it, like that. You only want a pea-sized amount like that, right? Otherwise, you'll be off your chops, swear down, do you know what I mean? Don't be taking this in the clubs with you and that. It's not one of them type of drugs. And then just pop it in there, let it soak in, You know what I mean? I think it's about 85 of the essential minerals, metals, all that type of stuff you need. Gives you energy, gives you bonk-ons in the morning, helps you lose fat, helps you build muscle. It just dissolves in there like that. It is class. It changed my life, and the best thing about it is you'll have some proper mental dreams, which are mint. Oh. So there you have it, Shilajit. Loads of benefits of it. Full of fulvic acid, which is good for you. All the stuff in this helps, stops you the aging. It gives you energy. It boosts your testosterone, which is class, lads. We all need that. Fucking hell. It's strong. It's good though. It's good for your hormonal balances as well. So if your lass is a bit of a nut job, get her on some of this. It'll sort their moods out as well. It's just fantastic. It's changed my life. I've been taking it for about a year now. I've seen me lose fat. I've gained muscle. Obviously, it's helped me in the gym. Me cognitively, I feel better. Do you know what I mean? I feel focused. I can structure sentences together properly. That was a joke, that. But it does help. It all helps, matters. So get yourself some Shilajit. Click the link. Use the discount code as well. Save yourself some money, and you will see the benefits. Honestly, your dreams at night are so vivid and brilliant. You remember them the next day. I absolutely love going to bed now because I sleep proper class, and these help with my dreams. So get on board with it. Get some Shilajit. Just watch this little promo video that follows this and get some ordered. You know the dance, kids.
This natural supplement literally translates to the destroyer of weakness. But the weirdest thing is, you've probably never even heard of it. It's actually been used to supercharge humans for hundreds of years, but when I tell you what it is, you'll understand why it's been kept a secret. To find it in its pure authentic form, you have to trek past 10,000 feet into the Himalayan mountains to look for a rock. This rock is formed entirely of organic plant matter with 84 different minerals and a unique antioxidant called fulvic acid. Ancient Ayurvedic knowledge is then harnessed to transform the rock into a resin called Shilajit. Men, this resin is so powerful that in just 60 days it can increase levels of testosterone and improve fertility. It also improves the energy production process inside each of your cells, and it can pull the heavy metal toxins out of you, detoxifying your entire body. Is there any wonder why this has been kept a secret from me for so long?
Right, well, we've done that now, Mala.
He is an handsome lad, to be fair.
Yeah, do you know, he's. I think he puts the test into testosterone.
But he does take a lot of stuff, though, doesn't he?
Oh, he takes
he needs to be natural, like Mala.
Well, he only works 4 months a year. Do you know what I mean? So
I don't work any months a year. I'm like a much
I know, but he's got a luxury David Lloyd gym membership. He's in there, doing fucking reps. Like shagging, like holiday reps, like
bench pressing and beef slags.
Yeah, this one's for fucking I don't know, name it 18 to 30.
But I've got a membership to your gym that you've got in your garage, and you know. Honestly, I think I could be up there with Mikey D one day.
What gym in my garage? I've only got a couple of cans of dragon soup in there.
That well, I've seen
heavy.
They're very heavy.
Have you been doing reps with the dragon soup?
Well, I've been sort of sleeping in there at time to time, since Broadback kicked us out.
I thought we had a mouse.
Well, no, that was me. What, a mouse that drinks Stella?
Yeah,
Ted.
True.
Genghis has kicked me out of the caravan because he's been doing loads of bugging.
Hang on a minute, right? I had a perfectly good poster of the woman in red, Gene Wilder film. It's been nibbled in the corner. Was that you or a mouse?
Possibly me. I don't know. I might be hallucinogenics when I've been hanging about with NASA. Their Shilajit, he's got well strong.
Is he dropping some stuff in it, like?
Well, if you think about it, it's coming from Rosemary Topping, so all of the Teesside drugs that have been taken are in the soil there, aren't they? So you're bound to get a kick out of something.
Yeah. No, I've had a missed call. See if they've left a voicemail. Yeah, they have. I'll play this. I hope it's not Mikey D again. It's. Shall I play it? Because it might be our lass.
All right, Ted, it's me, Brother Batman, fighting crime. Listen, Mikey D has put me onto a case here about some snidey Shilajit. I can't say it, but some of that stuff that makes you get like loads of energy, and it's full of fulvic acid and that. But listen, if you've got any leads and that, let me know, because Borough Batman is on the case and he will be finding out what's going out and knocking out the bats and that. So give us a call, look for the Borough Batman sign above the Cleveland Centre in the borough, and I will solve the crime. Borough Batman, yeah.
I thought he was dead.
He's class.
Has he been inside?
He's class Borough Batman. I think he's been away for a bit, but I think he's been like the special hospital for a little bit.
Right. If you've not seen Borough Batman, he's often running around the streets of Middlesbrough dressed as Batman fighting crime. But
he was doing aerial installation last time I saw him. He was like he fitted one on top of the caravan, like it was class. He should be called batshit crazy, man. He's not wrapped up right, is he? Someone needs to tell NASA that he might have that crazy lunatic coming around his shop. He doesn't need that, does he?
Oh, my God. I genuinely thought he was dead. I've not heard from him for years. Where's he got my number from?
Well, that might be me, Ted. When he was putting up, the aerial, he did ask us, and I said, listen, he wanted to get in touch with you about something, so I said, yeah.
You daft twat, don't give my number out to people like him.
Well, he's going to ask for payment for putting that up as well, because, he wouldn't take your $10.
Fucking hell, Mala. I hate Christmas.
Hey, Ted, right? Speaking about Christmas, what do you want? What are you going to get? What have you got?
I like the way you covered that there. Yeah, I'd like a new piece of flange. Can you?
Apart from our Julie, I don't have any more sisters to give you. That's it.
You're not a fucking rich Arab.
I give her as a dowry. I just passed her your way one day. Actually, what actually happened was it was a beautiful story. Ted come round my house for a sleepover when he was 36, and basically. He fell asleep on the floor and she just bolted him. She just come in and she did when earthquake crushed Hulk Hogan's chest. Yeah. She come in from playing darts one night and she just earthquaked him. And then ever since then, they've been as one. And it's been a mighty love story, isn't it?
I can still taste that. Yeah, it was. It was, yeah. But then, she's very commanding, very controlling.
Well, so would you be if you're 6'6"
She's put a number lock on the fridge just so I don't get any of her selection boxes she's put in there.
She's got a fair few as well, hasn't she?
I know she has, yeah.
Well, you need
It's funny, the irony is her box isn't one I would select at the minute, if you know what I mean.
You need to be careful, though, because I think that she's got you some of NASA's Shilajit for a present, so be careful, because that stuff is powerful, man.
Are you mighty D about 50 quid for a jar?
Well, she's... We swap it over.
He'll know. He knows when stuff's cut and not pure.
Well, he has the offshore nose, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's often in kitchen parties doing audits. So,
what a class job that is. You just ring someone, the lad comes and drops stuff off out with Teesside, right? Yeah. And then he comes, drops stuff and you go, hey, this is because everyone always knows my lad does the purest stuff, because they all say that, not that I do, but that's what they'll say, right? And they come on and go, oh, this is banging stuff, this Mikey D just turns up.
Random, and he's unannounced audit.
Unannounced, yeah. I'm not having it, give us a and he just gets scales out and starts,
he has some, them in the drug dealer movies where they put it in the test tube and shake it.
Yeah, well,
he does all that as well, and then if it goes a particular colour, he just uppercuts them and takes all the drugs off them. So
is he the modern day tax man?
Yeah. Well, he's just called the audit man.
It's less scary.
The auditator, I think he calls himself.
It's less scary.
Yeah.
But everyone does get a bit upset when they get audited. So yeah.
No one likes an unannounced audit. He's even offering for some kitchens as well. He's offering hygiene food ratings as well. So how clean your surfaces are, because you don't want to be cutting up with. You don't want to be getting toast crumbs up your nose.
Listen, that lad is a business a minute, isn't he?
Yeah. I mean, you got to admire him. Yeah. I'm just licking his ass, so if he watches this, he doesn't kick the fuck.
I thought that's what you were doing, Ted, to be fair. For me, I'm more thinking for Christmas, because it's for baby Jesus and the boys, isn't it?
Oh, don't talk about that.
Do you know what I mean? No, it's for baby Jesus and the boys. So for me, I like to do what most Teessiders like to do on Christmas: get fucking smashed. Do you know what I mean? Absolutely brutally smashed.
Yeah.
I am going to drink 24 cans of Stella. Easy, minimum.
And then you're gonna sit in a deck chair out the front of the caravan and you're going to get an old cider bottle and make yourself a bong.
Well, have we know, right? It on the Bonley, we have our own climate. So it's like, it is.
It's a microclimate.
It's a microclimate just for the Bonley. And it's constantly windy and wet and snowing. So I won't be sat outside, but we'll be in there. Broadback says she might be coming over and she might bring some bitches. Do you know what I mean? Well, no, it's for Genghis. Do you know what I mean?
Mother!
And then Broadback might be popping
my
over.
birthday.
So if the caravans are rocking, don't come knocking sort of thing. That's what's going to be.
Is that because you haven't quite got the legs fitted correctly?
I haven't got the dampers aren't
you
correct.
walk from one side, it just rocks anyway, doesn't it, yours?
Well, it's good though. That's how me and Genghis like it. That's how we like it.
Makes you feel like you're on a cruise.
Absolutely. And if someone's going to sneak in when we're pissed, the caravan rocks and we automatically wake up.
What do you do? Because you're like a lady of a particular size, you know. Does that sometimes make you do a bit of a wheelie?
Well, listen, it's a very scientific mathematical equation that we do. We stick her bang in the centre, or the fulcrum, as it is. Look at that, take me out, people. Yeah, we stick her on the fulcrum, so then she doesn't go either way. She just stays on the point of the fulcrum.
So it's like sitting in the middle of a seesaw.
On the fulcrum of a seesaw. Well done, Ted. That's right. That's right.
Very
but
good.
that's what I'm going to do for Christmas, and then I'm going to watch the best Christmas movie ever, Trading Places, which is class because Jamie Lee Curtis's tits are there, and I love him, right? And then me and Genghis are going to get smashed, and maybe you might come over later on, Ted. You did say you might drop us a visit.
I'm gonna come round, yeah, just to get out the house because fucking Julie will be watching Strictly Come Dancing, The Masked Minger and all these type of things. I can't be asked for that. I just want to come out, have a few cans with my mate and my mate's dog. Maybe we can watch a bit of porn up together.
Oh, well, aye.
Class.
Cosy old Christmas for the boys, man. It's going to be class.
There's some really good ethical porn on there with a Christmas theme as well. So we could watch some of that because you get a bit of a backstory and then they get a bit of a back scuttle.
Yeah, well, aye.
It's
well,
good.
I'd love that. I mean, Genghis, you'll have to put it past him because he has the remote, but yeah.
Oh, I'll have a word with Genghis, yeah. Mala, before we wrap up the show, you had a news story that you wanted to share with the wonderful audience to put people in a festive mood. Is that right?
Right, I have, Ted. Right. As you know, I'm Ted's been sending me on missions because apparently I don't do enough just staying in Thornaby and on the Bonley and running little errands for NASA.
Missionary work.
And missionary work, yeah. So he sent me out into the wider world to find stuff that was interesting for Ted.
Yeah.
Now, listen. This story is true. We are Teesside. We are proud. I'm not telling a lie, right? You can look it up on the world global platform that is Lad Bible.
Lad Bible.
So you know it's legit if it's on Lad Bible, don't you?
Yeah.
Right. There's this mum, right, who's got her OnlyFans account.
Is it
right?
a mum or a wife?
It's a mum.
Right.
It's an actual mum.
Yeah.
Right, who's got an OnlyFans account, right? And she walks around the house like bollock naked and they just film her all the time. And she said, she's not bothered about her kids. They're so used to it now, right? Now she's pretty tidy in all fairness. Like, she's in cracking shape. But I've imagined, right, if that was back in the 80s, imagine your mum walking around the house with a big backy pouch out all the time.
God, imagine the bush.
Imagine. But, like, how many, like, reactions would you have on camera if your mum just walking past you there playing with your He-Man figures and all of a sudden big backy bush walks past?
Well, also, you've got to consider the clarity of the camera back then as well. We're talking like big fucking cameras, really, and you don't get none of this 1080p, 4K stuff. We're lucky if we get a 720p back then.
But well, exactly. Well, that's all technical for me.
Yeah.
But wait, I mean, what's the world coming to, right, where that's now acceptable for you to walk around starkers, so with your kids there, and they're used to it, and there's fucking blokes there cracking one off at hyper speed watching that. And what bloke is interested in watching someone walk around doing housework, Billy Bollock naked? Not having it, Ted. And you should have your kids taken away from you because it's just put your backy pouch away. No one's interested.
Does she do the hoovering and stuff like that? And like,
I don't know. I've never watched it.
Does she polish the mantelpiece?
She charges too much. Otherwise, I would have done the research. But in all fairness, mate, like it's proper bang wrong. But I don't know if she does have a backy pouch. It might be like a clean landing. It might be smooth because they're all smooth nowadays. Because girls don't really
why
do.
Don't girls grow up yaps anymore?
It's class, isn't it? That's probably a more New Year sort of conversation.
Do you think like in the generational evolvement, like pubes will become obsolete naturally?
Well, yeah, because, right, we were monkeys, weren't we? According to Darwin, that's what that lad said.
Yeah.
Right, I think we're aliens, but it's a different thing. But that's because NASA told me one day after we'd been on one of his special spices, right? But he said we were monkeys, right? And then over time, monkeys lost their hair, but what they did keep was, like, cool hair, like stuff on your head so you could have a hairstyle. Because
you don't
they
have all
knew.
the band of monkeys?
No, like the actual monkeys.
Right, okay.
Right?
They had cool hair, that was all.
They did, but we kept our hair as we evolved, because as we were evolving through the years, there was like, well, we better keep some hair up here so we'll look cool, right? And then on the pubes, it's like, how are we going to attract like women? And it'd be like, I tell you what, we'll have a little haircut that just goes above your cock, because that's what pubes are, aren't they? Or if it's a woman, we'll have like a lion's mane around your flange.
Like a vaginal fringe.
Exactly, because it looks cool, right? And then under the armpits was because sometimes you can play that game where you pretend it's a fanny and you squeeze your arm and you have a little bit of pubage sticking through. That's why you have hair there. And the ones on the back are just wrong. But anyway, we could be evolving to soon have no pubes because we're losing our hair. I mean, look at me, Ted, I can't even grow a beard. I'm not far evolved above everybody else. I'm like the next stage of humanity, me.
You are, yeah.
I mean, I'm 62, and in all fairness, I look all right.
You do, actually, yeah. I mean, that's just a diet of woodbines and pot noodles, does for you.
And Shilajit from rosemary topping.
Well, I think that concludes this week's podcast, ladies and gentlemen, because somebody's fucking banging beer barrels around. I don't know who's doing that, the fucker. But yeah, anything you want to add, Mala, before you shoot off?
Right, I can't, but I've got to go because I happen to know that Ted's going to be over on Christmas Day. I probably need to get a couple of snowballs in and some bit special stuff from NASA to keep him entertained on the night. So I better get off down the shop and sort some stuff out. All right, Ted. I'll see you Christmas Day.
See you later. See you later, Mala. Easy. Yeah, thank you very much for tuning into the Ted Hanky podcast this week. Have yourself a wonderful Christmas and a fantastic New Year. We're going to be back early January with some more episodes. If you've got no plans for New Year's Eve, the sponsors of the podcast, the Warehouse Kitchen and Bar down on Preston Farm Industrial Estate, have got an amazing establishment, and we've got an 80s themed disco night going on, and you get food, 80s entertainment. It's proper class. You can see there the poster. Tickets are on sale. Get signed up, grab some. But have a great Christmas, and as per usual, up the borough and believe. Yeah!